Hello and welcome back to Talk Drama to Me, where she want that D in 2 minutes or less. It's your host Tiffany NG. How you doing, Tiffany?
I love how much you were smiling when you said D. No one can see it.
Well, I think it's funny. We got into the side tangent of loving yourself. And we're like, wait a minute. Today's vertical is about hating your body.
What is that? What is loving yourself and body
My
acceptance? What is
God,
that?
oh my
Tell
God.
me.
Today is another DNF where, I don't know, did not finish or do need finishing. We'll let the audience decide. It is the mayor's XXL wife, her stunning return. Wait, is it the mayor's double L, double large, and double extra large? How do I say that?
That's double XL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2XL.
Okay, so when you see that, what do you think? How would you say that?
Double XL.
Double XL. Guys, I messed it up. The mayor's double XL wife, her stunning return. I just butchered that again.
Yeah.
The mayor's double XL wife, her
She's like,
stunning return.
what is that? I've never seen so many X's because I'm an extra small. What is this? How do people say this size?
I'm sorry, guys. My bad, my bad. Yeah, we learn to just hate yourself enough and people will still not accept you. The synopsis. Sophia, weighing 300 pounds, finally marries her longtime crush of 10 years, believing she was stepping into a sweet and happy married life. But can true love find a way? When you're that fat? Let's find out. Our main characters today, the female main character, actually there's two of them, spoilers, but there's two that play Sophia Wellington or Sophia Thornton, pre-marriage, post-marriage. We have at first Rachel Beth Jackson and then Christine Havens. Tiffany, why don't you tell us about our leading ladies?
I'm about to put up their profiles now. Both of them have been in many of these. The first girl, Rachel Beth Jackson, she has like body positivity and vertical stuff like all over her Instagram. And I'm curious if that's kind of her thing that she gets cast for, is always the big girl and then dips out for the rest of the vertical. I don't know.
Okay, I have seen a couple of them. This was the first one I've seen her, and I think this is one of her first. This is a pretty old vertical in the vertical cinematic universe. This is the vibe. But in the later ones, it's really fun to watch her because she gets the best parts of the vertical. She just gets to make out with a hot guy.
Ooh.
And then later in life, it's the kind of same, sorry, spoilers, a skinny girl comes in and gets no kisses. Dang, she's actually got the best job. You come in for work for a week and just like get to kiss a hot guy. All right.
Yeah. That's not a bad paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually loved her character, but we'll go into that more. The next girl who she transforms into after she loses so much weight is Christine Marie Havens. That's her Instagram. And hers is more, not as much vertical stuff, definitely more of like the thirst traps sort of thing. But she has a few vertical things. Yeah, she has vertical stuff, but she's also got her bikini pics and, the thirst traps.
Well, I mean, because we all have to remind ourselves she is not fat. Obviously, this one was filmed elsewhere. My guess would be a Turkey, right?
You think?
Are these, girl, the accents? Come on.
The main guy, what was his?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Wait, Dima. I know someone who is named that, and I want to say he's Romanian.
Okay, I don't know Adima. But Dima Rylan is Damien Thornton, who is our main male character. Tell us a little bit about Dima.
His About Me section says, born in the East, cast in the West. It's very vague.
Oh.
Is that Eastern European, Eastern Europe? And now he's getting cast in Western Hemisphere? I don't know. Or is he born in the East Coast, Boston, and then cast in Los Angeles?
That accent is the Boston accent. That's right, Tiffany. No, I would think your original assumption is right here.
He might work for Amazon. His LinkedIn, yeah, I see his LinkedIn on Google. E-com product manager. So I don't think he does just acting. It says he has a background in retail, finance, IT, and e-commerce. I think he's a product manager right now for possibly Amazon in Los Angeles. He is born and raised in Eastern Europe. Doesn't say where.
Do you think that's a really interesting phenomenon? When I present myself, I'm not like, I'm Asian, right? It's very clear. One might notice that. I'm very specific. I'm Korean, right?
Well, but also you're kind of dipping your toes into how every person thinks that all Asians look the same.
But I don't present myself as Asian. I'm very specific about where I'm from. It's interesting that he just broadly says he's Eastern European.
What if it's like a problematic part of Eastern Europe? What if he's like friends with Putin? And so he
That's where I was gonna go.
should I not say that? Yeah,
Oh
what if
my
he's friends with a
freaky.
certain person? Okay, someone similar. I came across my newsfeed. There's someone I know who's Israeli, and he had this video on his Instagram, and he was like, I'm from somewhere in the Middle East. Like, bro. And he's like very white. He's very white, like blonde hair, blue eyed. It's like, dude.
He's like wearing a kippah and he's like, Middle East, y'all.
And so like people did come for him in the comments, quote, Middle East, okay. And then like hashtag free Palestine. There was that sort of thing. Dude, if you just would have said it, it would have been better.
Dima, we're on to you. Okay, we understand.
Tell us where you're from and who you're friends with.
Yes. We'll never know. And we'll never know exactly where it's from because what the frick was that accent? Tiffany, the model of our DNFs. It's that I watch the entire free preview and you go for as long as you can or can't. Tell me, did you make it a long way? You don't have to tell me exactly where.
I probably could tell you exactly where. I made it to about 30 minutes of the 36-minute preview. So I made it much farther than I'm sure you thought I was going to. And I actually did let it play out till the end. I'm just gauging. It was about 30 minutes where I wasn't invested. I can't do this anymore. And then I started doing other things. And that's when I texted you, whoa, this is brutal.
Well, I mean, you didn't miss anything because spoilers, she's fat and it's a problem, right?
Yeah, and then she becomes not fat.
And still, it's a problem. I know. Women, take notes. It does not matter. You know what I mean? They will come for you. Fat, not fat, boobs, no boobs. They will come for you, right?
They came for her once she lost all the weight.
Can I tell you something devious? Introduce someone to Ozempic.
Oh, dear.
And it's no one you know. It's no one you know. But I was like, have you heard of this thing? And
wait, where do they live? How do you not hear of Ozempic?
she comes from a part of the world where I don't think you can get it without a prescription. But, you know, America, land of the free. We do whatever we want with GLPs. She drops 9 kilos. That's maybe almost 20 pounds, right? Still unhappy. This is the female experience. Oh, look at your cat. Your cat's like, that's because you needed to lose 25 pounds.
I know.
But it's the female experience where it will never be enough.
Yeah.
As we find out in this vertical.
Honestly, I would love for a vertical to like, it starts with her fat, she loses the weight, and then she's like, fuck y'all, and then gains it all back.
Dude, that's a freaking flex.
Yes. It's like, see, I did it for myself and I can gain it back for myself. I don't need you guys. And, you know, now I just prove that I can lose it and now I'm going to be fat and happy.
That's even better that some of these other verticals, the more recent ones with plus size leads who stay plus size during the vertical, because that element kind of fades into the back. And I agree with you. That's a real flex for.
Exactly.
So take us through body non-positivity.
Yeah, good correction there because I felt so bad for this girl. All right, this vertical, it starts with a wedding between Damien Thornton and Sophia Wellington, the mysterious bride. Suddenly, Sophia Wellington appears and she's fat. The heartthrob is marrying the pig. And this is not G saying this. This is literally what they say in the actual movie. Reluctantly, Damien agrees to marry Sophia with his eyes closed. The ring Damien bought is too small for her ring finger. This whole thing is confusing me because you don't know what she looks like and you went to school with her. What is going on here?
Does it actually matter? Because it seems to me there's a consensus that he is marrying for wealth. He even had said himself, it really doesn't matter because she's a Wellington, but yet her appearance is still a big factor in this. So came on strong with the noodle nonsense once again. None of this made sense. It felt like an opportunity for the writer to just get out some aggressions, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Microaggression, I see you.
Yeah, and then he couldn't even kiss her on the mouth. He had to kiss her cheek. Do you remember that?
Because she's fat?
It's so mean. There's actually men and women who prefer girls with some meat on them, just saying.
I thought she was cute. She has the look about her where she probably looks younger than she is because of the fullness of her face. So in that way, I actually think that's going to serve her well over time.
It's their wedding night, but they sleep separately. He puts a gray robe on. It can't even be near her.
Diva. Loved it.
Really like fat phobic? Isn't that the word? Fat phobia? That's what he has.
Right. I'm not a fan of fat phobia. That's not what I love. I love the gray robe.
think I don't think anyone thought that.
I'm sorry. Yes, go on.
You're that person that's like, "Oh, no, I have, like, a fat friend.
I have so many fat friends.
My friend is black. I'm not racist."
Mac, hello?
Okay, so in the morning, Damien goes downstairs to find a huge breakfast laid out for Sophia. Damien puts her on a nutritious diet.
Well, here there are shades that he is doing this out of some concern for her health, but the execution is you're fat and therefore fruits. That's not landing. It's still very fat phobic.
For sure. Everything about all of his actions, all fat phobia. I remember that night, their wedding night, she helped him with something. He was like, "You're crushing me." Dude, go do some bench presses. Get over yourself. Okay, so there's the nutritious diet breakfast. That night, Sophia squeezes herself into a dress for Damien's cocktail party. At the cocktail party, they run into Damien's assistant, Anna White, daughter of the White family. All whites. She had a thing for Damien and fawns over him, going so far as to fix his tie in front of Sophia. Sophia takes over and accidentally chokes him with his own tie. I don't remember this part. This is funny. Guests continue to tease Damien for marrying for money. Sophia is dancing on the dance floor when Anna White lightly pushes her and Sophia slams her head into cake, making her the laughingstock. Oh yeah, this was really mean. I do remember this part.
Okay, at this point, I've seen enough of this vertical to tell you nobody else in this vertical is a looker.
No.
And so I'm actually enraged for Sophia that all of these mid people are mocking her for being fat or I guess too rich. Guys, give it up. It's not ugly.
No, I thought she was cute and she's living her life. She's dancing on the dance floor. They're just jealous because they don't have the confidence to go out there and dance themselves.
Ooh, clocked it.
Yeah, so she gets cake on her because she falls into the cake, whatever. Sophia runs out in shame, and Damien scolds the guests, stating that anyone who disrespected Sophia is disrespecting him.
Hot.
Yeah, and he put his jacket coat on her. Okay, so there is a heart in there somewhere. So he chases her down outside, but then it leads to Sophia crying as Damien walks away. Sophia decides she should disappear. Oh,
We cut to Sophia trying to climb the stairs to the 3rd floor. And guys, by climb the stairs, I really want us to use our imagination. She is literally climbing the stairs on her hands and knees. They are saying that at 300 pounds, she is so fat and out of shape that she can't climb stairs. This is cruel. Because
honestly, it's not that far off. It's not that far off because I live on the 3rd floor here in New York. And I get a little winded and I do it every day. And I'm telling you, there's a little bit of a, whew, man, I got to do a little bit better at the gym. Just saying. I don't know how much I weigh because I'm too afraid to weigh myself, but I 100% believe this crawling up to the 3rd floor.
Well, I take it back, guys. I'm sorry. Apparently, that is a real reflection of a New York life, of a New York minute. Then she decides right then and there that if she can't die or disappear, she's going to be less fat. So we fast forward through a weight loss montage, 3 months of salads, exercise, and dropping the 200 pounds to be exact. 200 pounds over 3 months?
Also, did you see the number on the scale?
What was it?
It was not 300 pounds. They had it at 800 something, then it was going down to 600. And then, yeah. She's maybe, 300 something pounds? Maybe. I don't know how tall she is.
I just Google it. Can you lose 200 pounds in 3 months? So Google AI, this is Gemini. Google AI says, no, it is not possible or medically safe to lose 200 pounds in 3 months.
To be fair, if we're giving her a little bit of leeway, I think she probably lost maybe 150 pounds.
That still would not be.
No.
Is that safe?
No.
Okay, here's according to the CDC. Take your guess. Over 3 months, what is a maximum healthy, sustainable weight loss number?
I would say if you're really working hard and depending on your body, I don't think you should lose more than maybe 10 pounds per month.
That's actually very close. Wow, that's very astute of you. Okay, so according to the CDC, everyone drop this down. Over 3 months, about 12 weeks, a healthy and sustainable weight loss goal is 12 to 24 pounds. So you are in the right ballpark, actually.
Do you think I could lose 10 pounds in 9 days?
Girl, have you learned nothing from this vertical? It does not matter how much you lose. Okay, guys, we're going to get there, but spoilers, you won't even believe it. It does not matter how much you lose because she's lost all this weight. We fast forward. Damien is back from his business trip. And so at the mayor's celebration, and by the way, he's just the mayor. He's not a governor. He's not the president of whatever country they're in. He's just the mayor, and they make a big deal out of it. They call him Mr. Mayor. At Mr. Mayor's celebration banquet, we learn that the mayor has been promoted and now stays at the Capitol. I don't know. Then suddenly, a skinny mini Sophia appears, but no one believes it is Sophia until Damien spots her wedding ring. Then, at the celebration, Damien's sister Asha appears. What in the friggin' eye makeup was wrong with Asha?
Wait, when you were talking about the weird eye makeup, I thought maybe you were talking about Sophia's eye makeup because hers was also whack.
That's true. I'm sorry. The question should be whose eye makeup wasn't.
I think I had checked out by the time Asha had come into play.
Okay. So Asha appears and she is really mean to the skinny Sophia, further reaffirming my proposition here, which is, ladies, it does not matter if you are fat, if you are skinny, they will continue to tear you down. So do not let them win. Right? She says, brother, so C-drama coded. This is definitely a copy and paste from a C-drama. Brother, while everyone is, including Asha, continues to believe skinny Sophia is an actress, Damien knows it's the real Sophia. It is confirmed she is the real deal when her parents, the Wellingtons, the rich Wellingtons, rush to defend Sophia. At the celebration, there is a dance-off.
Is it like a stomp the yard dance-off? How intense does it get? Damn it, now I wish I would have kept watching.
Girl, in the story, Sophia is a tango dance champion. Anna of the White family, the one who's also in love with Damien, Anna does a little dancing. It is like Wonder Bread white girl dance. Then skinny Sophia dances to La Cumbrecita, allegedly. One of the hardest tangos, wows the crowd.
Does she actually do it? Oh my God, your face says everything right now. Was it that bad? Also, like, disclosure, both G and I have danced tango, maybe not Argentine tango. I feel like you have. I only have a couple times.
Yeah, we've done Argentine.
Me very briefly.
Whatever tango this was, we had not done before. I had never seen it with my eyeballs. I'm not entirely sure they've seen tango either. They obviously were not hired for their dance skills. Sorry. It's super cute. It's adorable. It's probably what people think a tango should be. And for that, love the imagination. Right? She does, unfortunately, have pain in her legs from the dance. So Sophia rushes off and turns away when Damien grabs her wrist. And they kiss. Oh my God. Can I tell you? There's this K-drama that's just come out called My Royal Nemesis. And in there, oh my God, I'm freaking out. So the guy tells her, you have 3 seconds to leave before I do something dangerous. And I was like, what is he gonna do? So at 3 seconds, she gets up. And I was like, no, this is the dangerous part. We want to see the danger, right? But she gets up. And so he gets up and turns away to leave when she grabs his wrist and he turns around. And then the sexiest thing in 2026 happens. I can't. I'm like sweating. I can't. Okay. I'm an adult. She grabs his wrist and they turn, and then he grabs her wrist and she's wearing a long sleeve, right? And then he kisses her wrist. It's so sexy. I have to send it to you. Oh my God.
Is this a K-drama?
It's a K-drama.
I was going to say there's no way that this is, there's no way that this is an American drama.
It is so sexy. I'm going to send it to you. You're going to freak out.
Honestly, send it to me. I'm curious.
It's so good because the buildup is amazing. I'm like, what is the dangerous thing? Tell me about, sir. Please, sir, I must learn what is the danger. And then she gets up and I'm like, no, you must sit down. We must know about the danger. And then she grabs him and then he grabs her and then like kisses the wrist and it was very good.
Your reenactment wasn't doing it for me, but I'm in a mood to be wooed, so do send it to me.
It was wooing. All right, guys, everyone find the clip. It is the sexiest kiss of this year. I will put money down on it. We do also have a kiss in this one. They also kiss and they fight. So Sophia's frustrated. She's been following him around for 10 years and he has never noticed. They went to the same school. He didn't even notice her. She doesn't want to be Miss Thornton anymore. So she tosses the rings at him and walks away. Because the lesson of the day here, girls, just do things for yourself. Don't lose weight. Don't lose 200 pounds over 3 months for a man.
She's like, I didn't do it for you. I did it for me. Okay, then let's not lie.
Like, Be honest with yourself is really the moral of this story.
Totally, totally.
Did you see that in the video, they give you snippets of the rest of the vertical?
No.
Yeah. So, guys, go on the Drama Wave YouTube channel, and then you can find the free preview. But then, after it cuts off, they give you scenes from the rest of the vertical, and so we find out that they do sleep together. She remembers, but he doesn't remember. He just remembers the earrings the woman was wearing. And then there's this whole thing about trying to find the earring lady, and she doesn't tell him she's the earring lady. Again, I don't know. And then they have to exist together in the same house for the optics because he's a politician. So there's a bit of forced proximity fighting. God knows I love that. And then she is in some sort of mortal danger. And the doctor props her up on the couch and she's passed out, quote unquote. And the doctor's like, she's in a mild coma. He professes his love to her or something. And then she wakes up from her mild coma. So there's a lot happening here. There's a lot.
Right.
But is it enough?
It's never enough. That's the theme. It's never enough.
It's never enough, guys. Oh, man, that's a life lesson. Did not finish. Do need finishing. Where do you stand, Tiffany?
I don't need to finish it. I think
Was it one too many fat jokes?
I don't know. Also, the main guy kind of gives me the ick too. There's a few problematic things. But the bigger fat girl, she's just done. She's not in it for the rest of the thing because the girl is her, right?
Yeah. No more fat people.
I'm just like, I don't know if I like that. I think the bigger girl should get her flowers. They just discard her.
Ooh, this is definitely a copy and paste from a C-drama. This is very C-drama coded where in Korea, you really can't be fat. Like, people may tell you it's socially acceptable to be a fat Korean, but it's not. It's just not. There's a lot of pressure on Koreans to stay pretty skinny.
My mom was telling me when she was a kid in the Philippines, kind of that old royal, like Elizabethan shit where when you're heavier, it's a sign of wealth and happiness and health and prosperity. So when she was a young kid, she was husky. She was a bit meaty and people were always pinching her cheeks. And then her sister was always very tiny and little and they felt bad for her. She looked sick and frail. It was such a stark difference of like, oh, your poor sister. But then my mom basically stayed that weight and then just grew and then she became super, super thin.
I know, because I don't think your mom is fat.
No. When kids are just like big boned, they're like meaty. She was never fat, but she had meat on her. And I think she just stayed that weight and then grew 7 inches and then was super, super tiny. So yeah. Very odd how cultures view certain things.
Well, wherever land they're from, it's a sin. It's a crime to be fat. So it's always 3 strikes you're out. On the whole premise, it didn't make sense. Damien, it was acceptable for him to marry for money. Then what did it matter what she looked like? Like everyone seemed to agree that he was marrying for money. 2, I hate when the banquet scene is so early on. It's a real indicator for me that it's not going to be a vertical. And the wedding did become a banquet scene, right? We're in trouble here. And then 3, even though she lost all this weight, it was not good enough. And these mid-ass looking people, like, I'm sorry, Asha, but get it together. If you're a rich lady, go find, I don't know, a makeup tutorial, right? Go.
Yeah.
Do you have a Sephora? They can get you a nice smoky eyeshadow. They can teach you to blend. That's an essential life skill. Do you do the window washer or do you circle in the blend on your smoky eye?
Circle.
So do I. Particularly on a smoky, I feel like you get a more even distribution. But if you're just putting a little dimension, like color into the lid, I will do a window washer wipe.
Correct. Yeah, on that crease. That's how my friend Anna, before I went on tour with Will, she sat down with me for 3 hours. God bless her. She taught me how to do full beat, like cut the cheek, everything. Yeah, it was amazing.
God, kudos, Anna.
Yeah, she's amazing. Everyone look her up, Anna Seguenza on Instagram. She's the Prada makeup person for the United States. She's such a big deal. I love her. Cancer survivor. Yeah, no, she's like incredible.
Well, yeah, then we got to take her advice. Yes, circle in for smokies. You know, you can do the window wipe for the cut crease. Do you still do like a little glitter in the, like a little highlighter in the,
Yes.
I still do the inner corner, just a little highlight. Just, it, basically it's like a little concealer.
It brightens. I
Glimmer.
love it.
I know.
Yeah.
Like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I'm a fan for sure.
Yeah. So Asha, take notes. So that's kind of where I'm at is right after she got skinny, but people are still being mad at her. I was like, I can't keep doing this. We can't keep insulting this poor woman. When does she ever get to win? And we don't. She wasn't good enough still. And so
Right.
I throw my hands up at this preview. I don't want to just see a woman be battered for the rest of her life.
I agree. I agree.
But we leave it to the audience. If you think there's some juice here to squeeze, let us know. I think we're did not finish. Could be did need finishing. For now, remember we're having a hot girl summer. Tiffany is up to Italy. I'm off to Madeira. And so for most of the summer, please join us on Fridays for DNF Fridays. Did not finish. Do need finishing. Help us. Certainly, we will sprinkle in some full episodes here and there as well. Goodness knows I love a Christmas in July, don't you? Just you wait. Thanks so much for joining wherever you are. Hopefully, you're enjoying your summer as well. Tune in every week for Talk Drama to Me. Bye for now.
Goodbye.